guys, welcome back to the Needy Homesteader channel, and today we're doing a little bit of a car vlog. I'm sitting outside of the parking lot at the hospital, and before I have to go in, I wanted to just touch base with you guys, say hi, check in, see how you're doing. There's something I kind of want to announce to you guys. It came to me one evening like that, and I was like, okay, Lord, let me sit on that. Let me pray on that and see if that's the direction you want us to go in. And so I've been sitting in prayer over this, and it just feels right to me. So I want to share it with you guys because I can't do it alone, right? So I want to start a new series here on the Needy Homesteader channel. Called KneadyToHeal. I wanted needing to heal, but that email's taken, and I want to link this with its own private email. So I want to call it KneadyToHeal, and I want to do a series like once a week. I want to share something with you guys from one of you. So, you know, in this journey of healing, of grieving, of rebuilding, restoration, redemption, I have leaned heavily on people who have become widows before me, and people who, sorry, I'm going to block out the sun here, and have been trying to help those who are coming behind me. So I really, you know, I did a little search. And sorry, that might be a little the sun's coming out here in Michigan and it's glowing on the snow. I did a little search, and I don't see anybody else doing this on their channel, so it's something I really want to try to do, and hopefully it's something you guys are interested in. I really want to build a support community with you guys. Grieving comes in many forms, right? Many shapes, many forms. People grieve anything from, you know, lost loved ones to the loss of their body. I know part of my grief has been just losing who I used to be. And before the accident, you know, I was super healthy, and I was working out, and I was, you know, I was lifting weights, and so, you know, some people grieve the loss of careers or loss of family. There's a million reasons to grieve. But I know one thing. Well, I know two things. First thing, I couldn't do it without the Lord. Second, I couldn't do it without support. And so I want to build, at least, you know, I still want to continue on with the Needy Homesteader, okay? So my goal is to get back to the things I love doing: the canning, the baking, the cooking, the baking of bread, gardening, my chickens, all the things that are me. But a big part of me now is grief. And grief isn't something you ever get over. It's not something you move on from. It is something you absorb. And I was just talking to my therapist about this today, because I had my grief therapy was today. And it becomes part of you. It becomes part of your identity. And you can let it grow you in a better way or in a bitter way, right? You can either get better or you can grow bitter. And I'm choosing to allow my grief and all the love Matt has left me with to grow me in a better way, and hopefully with a softer heart and more compassion and kindness and connection to people on a level I would have never known had it not been for my suffering. So what I'd like to do once a week here on the Needy Homesteader channel, I would love to share an email. So I actually opened up a private email, a personal email just for this. The email is needytoheal@gmail.com. I'm going to leave it down below for you guys. And I want to, you know, through my journey, I've received so many beautiful cards, letters, love notes, of inspiration, of support, of gratitude, people sharing with me what helped them in their grief journey, people who are new to grieving, reaching out, asking for help in grieving. And so I want to share all of it. I want us to know that grieving is kind of like birth. It's something that's going to affect us all. We're all going to be on this path in one way or another, at one time or another. And so I would love to build a community of support and strength and love and compassion. And I want to do it with you guys. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is write that email. So it's me. It's just me, and I don't have any assistant or anything like that. It's just me. But I'd like to go through the emails. I'd like to at least share one, if not more, a week. We'll see how it goes, but at least one a week. Either inspiring you, supporting you, or maybe from somebody who needs the help, needs the support, needs the love, needs the prayers, somebody who's reaching out in their grief when they feel alone. I know I felt very alone, especially when I was in this hospital, and unable to grieve with my family or my friends, isolated. And for a long time I thought, gosh, that was so cruel. But now I realize that that isolation that I had by myself allowed me time to sit in Sabbath with the Lord and grieve Matt on a level I wouldn't have been able to do had I been home. I don't want to say like occupied with other things. Being alone and being isolated forced me to face my grief on a level I wouldn't have done had I not been isolated. So I choose to look at it now as a gift rather than a curse. And so I would like you guys to write that email, either sharing your story, sharing maybe things that helped you through your grief. If you are somebody who is in grief and you're stuck by it, or you're being swallowed by it, and you just need people to pray for you or to pour love over you, I want you to write that email too. I want to share all the things, and I'd like to be able to share as much as I can, at least once a week. I know many of you said that you'd love to do a devotional, weekly devotional or daily devotional with me. I'd like to maybe weave that in somehow, like a little devotional, or something inspiring, something that speaks to my heart, in hopes that it speaks to your heart. I want to build that with you guys. I think there's so many of us that need it. I still need it. And so, where there's a hole, where there's a need, you fill it. Right? Just like church, we needed to fill a spot. We have a little library, and nobody's tended to it, and there was a need there. There's a need there to get Bibles out to people. There's a need there to to fill. So I was elected my church librarian, and I'm so excited. I'm so honored by that, and so excited. And I've got all these ideas now to like fill that void, fill that hole, to bring good reading material and Bibles to people. So I felt this need, this void, and I'm hoping that with your help, we can fill it. So let me know what you think down in the comment section. This is almost 10 minutes long because I'm a chatty Cathy and I miss you guys. I love you guys. I'm going to try to record tonight when I get home the garden video with the garden book and the garden seeds. I still haven't opened up my seeds from Baker Creek. We will talk about Baker Creek seeds and my feels about all that, because there's some information that you guys shared with me. So we'll have that conversation, though. I might just film it in my room, kind of like, you know, it might just be relaxed because Mina's really sick. And so I want to make sure I tend to her, and I don't want to leave her too much. So I'm going to try to film that tonight. But let me know what you think about this idea, Needy to Heal. And email me at needytoheal@gmail.com. It'll come right to the Needy Homesteader email. I wanted to designate a special email, though, just so that nothing gets lost for me. I'm not really tech savvy, and now with my brain injuries, I'm really not tech savvy, so I want to make sure that I don't lose anything. And so I wanted a special dedicated email to it. But this is something that I am really excited about. It's something that the Lord laid on my heart, and I've been in prayer over, and I'm really excited about it. So let me know your thoughts, and I'll be seeing you guys soon. All right? Okay. Mwah. Love you. God bless, and I'll talk to you soon.